Hello friends, my name is Ryan, and today, I'm going to tell you a story named The Curse of the Golden Idol, a deathly obsession, which is very amazing and full of twists. So, let's start. It was a quiet evening in the small town of Glenhaven, nestled between dark forests and rolling hills. The sky had turned a dull shade of grey, as if something sinister was looming just beyond the horizon. People went about their daily lives, unaware that in the heart of the town, an ancient curse was about to awaken. In the center of Glenhaven stood a mysterious shop, long forgotten by time but still carrying a strange aura. The shop was filled with antiques, relics, and objects from all corners of the world. But there was one object that stood out from the rest, a golden idol, intricately designed, with piercing eyes that seemed to follow anyone who dared to look at it. The idol had been passed down through generations, its history shrouded in mystery. Some said it was a gift from an ancient civilization, while others believed it was the key to untold riches. But one thing was certain, it had brought nothing but tragedy to those who owned it. It was in this shop that a young man named Ethan came across the idol. Ethan was an adventurous soul, eager to make his mark in the world. When he saw the golden idol, he felt an inexplicable pull toward it. It was as though the idol was calling to him, urging him to take it home. The shopkeeper, an old man with eyes that seemed too wise for his age, noticed Ethan's interest. He warned him about the idol, its curse, and the dark history surrounding it. But Ethan, too eager to dismiss superstition, ignored the warning. He purchased the idol and left the shop, unaware that he was about to unleash something far more dangerous than he could ever imagine. The moment Ethan placed the idol on his mantle, strange things began to happen. At first, it was small, objects moved by themselves, eerie whispers echoed through the night, and the air grew thick with an unsettling tension. But soon, the events grew darker. People around Ethan began to fall ill, accidents plagued the town, and whispers of the idol's curse spread like wildfire. One night, as Ethan sat alone in his room, staring at the golden idol, a shadow moved across the wall. He turned, but there was no one there. The whispers grew louder, and he could hear them clearly now, promises of wealth and power, but at a terrible cost. The idol, he realized, was feeding on his greed, and in return, it would consume everything he loved. Desperate to escape the curse, Ethan sought help from the very shopkeeper who had warned him. But the old man's shop was no longer there. In its place was a pile of rubble, as if it had never existed. Frantic, Ethan searched for answers, but it seemed there was no escape from the idol's grip. As the days passed, Ethan's obsession with the idol grew. He could no longer focus on anything else. His health began to deteriorate, and he became increasingly paranoid. The once peaceful town of Glenhaven was now a shadow of its former self. Destruction and despair hung in the air like a dark cloud. One fateful night, driven by madness, Ethan attempted to destroy the idol. He smashed it with a hammer, but instead of shattering, the idol seemed to come alive. Its eyes glowed with a fiery intensity, and Ethan screamed as the curse took its final toll. The last thing he saw was the idol's smile, cruel and unforgiving, before everything went black. The next morning, Glenhaven was eerily silent. The townspeople found Ethan's home in ruins, but there was no sign of him. All that remained was the golden idol, now shattered into pieces. Some say Ethan's soul was trapped within the idol, a warning to anyone who dared to seek its power. Others believe the idol vanished, waiting for its next victim. And so, the curse of the golden idol continued, a deadly obsession that claimed another life. As the years passed, the story of Ethan and the idol faded into legend, but the dark presence it left behind still lingered, just waiting for the next person to come too close. Friends, if you enjoyed this story, and you want to hear more tales of suspense, mystery, and the unknown, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Join us as we explore the darkest corners of the world and uncover the secrets that hide in the shadows. Stay tuned, because our stories never end, only begin.